Okay. Hopefully my head's not cut off. Anyway, it's March 3rd today, and it is beautiful out here. And pretty much the past month, or even 2 months in LA usually are pretty warm, but as I said in a previous video, I don't know if I posted it or not, it was like kind of raining and misty out. And so you guys know, the weather here has not been how it usually is. It's usually like sunny like this all the time, all year round, kind of. But what happened was on March 1st, which was 2 days ago, it just automatically, like instantaneously, the sun was out. And it's funny that over here there's like a little bottle of Vanilla Crown out from last night, because my friend came over here with all these freaking chicks, and it sounds kind of good when I say it like that, but it actually was a complete shit show. It was this girl's 21st birthday, and they were out at this house party, and she ended up in the bathroom with a kind of a mess. It was just a mess all around, like without going too far into it. It was funny though, and it reminds me of that, which is really funny and cool. So anyway, today is, like I said, the 3rd of March, and what I have been thinking about lately was that I had like a fantastic week, right? I went snowboarding up in the mountains. I went to Mammoth Mountain, which I had never been to before, and I talked to like the locals there, and they were like, man, yeah, this was the best time to come because the snow right now is actually like higher. There's been more snowfall than there has been. The guy was like, since I've been living here, and he'd been living there for like 30 plus years. So that was really cool, and I hadn't been snowboarding in years, so that was just an awesome experience. Went out with my boy, Kenny, who you will be seeing on videos here soon enough. We're about to start doing some videos together. And it was just a great all-around, like we went out, then the rest of the weekend, it was like, my neighbor hit me up, and he was like, yo, come out, it's my friend's birthday, so we went to this club, we had a table, fun night, and then the night after that, we went to a day party, like housewarming party. So the whole weekend was just like party, and like basically turned up. So it was a great weekend. And then as I kind of like can't like ease back into the week, well, I tried to ease back into the week, but I got sick. So then for 2 days, I was just kind of sitting around not doing much, including March 1st, which is the first day that it was sunny. And I was like, man, you know, like I really want to I kind of like lost that momentum, like mini momentum, right? I feel like I still have like all around momentum with like doing things, good things and everything, creative things, and going out and doing. But I was like, man, you know, like whatever. Obviously I was down a little bit because I was sick, and I couldn't do anything for like 2 days. But what I'm trying to kind of get to right now is a point where I can be sick, even be sick. That's what I heard this guy named Max, he was saying the other day on YouTube. He was like, the real test he's like, there's different levels. There's one where you're not aware, you're not doing anything, you're whatever, so that's just lack of awareness. Then you're going out and you're doing stuff and you're making moves, so then you feel good about yourself. Then you're like, okay, I can give myself this props or whatever. But then he's like, next higher level is to be sitting at home just not doing shit and just have that internal kind of gratitude and appreciation of yourself and love for yourself, that self-care and self-love, to know that, hey, like, even though I'm not doing anything quote like particularly amazing right now, I'm amazing. I'm amazing just because I'm amazing. I don't have to get an A+ on the test. I don't have to achieve this certain result to give myself permission to care about, to love myself, and to be happy. So that is something that I was kind of pondering, and actually, yeah, that's a good, I mean, it can go both ways, right? Because if you're never doing anything, you don't want to be doing that either. But like, I think it's important to not have everything in your life be dependent on an outcome or a certain external thing from happening, because a lot of times, like, we're just, you know, you can't be a achieving. I mean, you can in a sense, but like, you can't always be. There's a rhythm to everything. You can't, you know, you get sick sometimes. You're not be able to do like I did. You're not gonna be able to do like all these crazy awesome things when you're sick. So to be getting down on yourself about that is just like, at that point, it's just pointless. I am excited basically because it's spring, and spring just came super freaking fast. I wasn't really ready for it. Can't believe it's already spring 2017. I mean, it just feels like an absolute dream that we're living in. The last year, 2016, went by so fast. 2016, we're already in March. It's just nuts. It's bonkers. I look at my phone to see what happened a year ago, and I'm like, there's no fucking way that was a year ago. Anyway, just all the more important to take every single day and every single moment and appreciate and love yourself and be present to it, and not be dwelling on your failed achievements or things that didn't go right, or the fact that you're not where you want to be right now, because right now is the only time that we really got. This leaf, so I was in the hallway the other night, actually I think it was last night, and I was making conversation with this chick who just looked like she got off work. And we got to talking about this building, this apartment building, which, I mean, is freaking fantastic by any standard of imagination. We live in Los Angeles, the freaking accoutrements here, they got a tree right here, I mean, there's a fountain in the background, and look at this balcony. Anyways, this girl was like, do you like living here? And I was like, I mean, I used to more, because there used to be kind of more going on, I used to have more friends here, and she was like, I hate living here, I hate this building. And I was like, wow, those are some fighting words for, you know, this place, which is honestly, like, I just feel super, super freaking lucky to be in this place. I mean, there's so many people living, even right outside of this complex, in complete destitution. There's homeless people out there. It's just like, this is amazing. And hearing her say that was just like a really, it kind of showed me what I don't want to feel like the ungratefulness that and not saying anything bad about her. I mean, I'm sure she's going through her own, whatever she's going through, but what I was like, dang, like, that's crazy that she's like, I hate living here. To think that there's so many worse options and places you could be living, and then have to feel that about this place. And it's just all in the way that you perceive, all in the way that you, perceive. Perception creates reality. So I was thinking about that, and how you can kind of look at certain people or certain things, I guess people, in the way that they're looking at things, and you can see like a little bit of yourself in that. See a little bit of, oh wow, that's like kind of stood out to me, to be like, well, where am I doing that? Where am I being a little bit ungrateful for certain things in my life? Where am I actually conveying these like low-level thoughts, and it's coming out in my behavior? So that's one thing that when I had look, there's people over heading to the pool and shit. It's getting popping off in here. Anyways, yeah, so I was just like, you know, these people are conveying like low-level thinking by kind of putting themselves in a certain tier and acting as if they're a little bit hard done by than more people. And it's kind of interesting because you can see people acting a certain way and expect to get a certain treatment. Not that I have anything against my friends of different skin tones, different shades. I fucking love everybody. It's one and the same. But I have certain friends that like go into a situation with some sort of almost, see, now we got a plane. Nothing's perfect, right? But they'll go into a situation, like say with a waiter. My grandmother used to do this, and she's like as white as freaking Snow White, and she would act as if she's getting treated worse, or like she'd go in with this preconceived notion that like they don't care, or they're looking over us and like serving other people better, and the AC was blowing too much wind, so therefore all these different things. It's like, why are you thinking like that? Why would you go down that line of thinking? And why wouldn't you just think like, just see things objectively, like, okay, these are the facts, I'm not gonna like get wrapped up with a story and emotions that I'm telling myself about any of these things. These are just the facts, and here's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, like on the other hand, I do see why people can get like feeling like that and stuff, is because, you know, like we do end up creating these stories and stuff. But anyways, I try not to the best that I can, and to the best that I can, that's what I'm going into these next few days. The woman at Cafe Gratitude yesterday, she was like, what are you transforming today? I guess they're supposed to ask you a question when you sit down to eat. And I was like, I'm transforming my outlook to look at things through a lens of that can happen for me. These good things are coming to me, and not getting wrapped up with any past storyline that I may have told myself, or that somebody else may have even told me, that actually has nothing to do with me and is completely just some storyline that's Okay, what's up? My memory card ran out of space at the last minute. Anyways, as I was saying, it's like a script that you're running and you're playing in your head that is like not being of service. It's not helping anything. It's not helping you or the other people involved. So what I would dare to say, this is how I ended the video that I just did that didn't work. What if you, okay, first off, let's try looking at, take a step back and being like, okay, maybe these are just the facts. The facts are the AC is running a little bit cooler than is my preferred temperature. And she's addressing these to other people over here. Doesn't necessarily reflect on you or me or anything. So those are just the facts, right? Taking a step back and not getting it wrapped up in this storyline. And then to take it even further, how about this? I dare to say that you actually reverse that and tell yourself, hey, you know what? They actually know that it is a really hot day outside and they want to keep it extra cool for me because they want to treat me special, give me A+ service, and they knew that I'm going to write them a stellar review, and my reviews are always amazing. So they wanted to make sure that the service was extra amazing. And also, that's why she is actually giving them, taking their order first, because she wants to practice for me, because she wants to make sure that she absolutely nails it. So, yeah, you can really take these situations and kind of put the other spin on them. So why not? Why not try just putting that opposite spin? The other one hasn't been working, try another one. And yeah, that's kind of how I ended it. I feel like I kind of had a little bit better flow the first time I did it, but such is life. As you know, we got planes, fountains going by, all kinds of things going on. And hey, we're still here, we're still making videos, and it's still a beautiful day outside. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to catch up with you guys very, very soon.